again, on this rune discussion, we kind of got interrupted by the face check a little bit, but...
You might get interrupted again here. Killua immediately going in onto Lunardust and picking up first blood. Now they might have a turn here as Chorps was there for the counter gang. Reinhardt wasn't a huge difference. He covered, or a distance, I should say. He covered with the TP, but Chorps go and a double kill for Killua. He walks away from it, but there was enough space, right? You saw Killua get one combo off, and then like you said, the fight extended, and it's like, well, those are back up on cooldown, right? And Killua looking for even more, make it 3 for the jungler of Theory Nation. Lunardust kiting around nicely. He's hit 6 on Mr. Comet. Chorps might be dead. The Twin Fangs not going to find him. Chorps, maybe I thought he was going to yeet out a spear in Vengeance, but better safe than sorry.
Well, yeah, I mean, he's been yeeting out a couple spears, and it's a good way to put it, because he hasn't really been landing any, and that's a pretty big part of the champion. Oh, nice flash.
Great flash. Mr. Comet really smart about his pathing. He has hit 6 here, flashing in two-sided face breaker. They want to dive. In goes Killua. Presto goes down to Van Top. Has also joined the fight here, getting a kill and TPing down with his ultimate and saving the actual TP in case anything else goes. Van Top maybe getting a little greedy here. Short just kiting him around, picking up the kill, but finally gets punished by Killua, who in turn does go down to beat.
When your team is taking the dragon and Kha'Zix is not contesting it, so you have no idea where he is, so you're just asking to get one shot by the 4-1 Kha'Zix, who's now 5-1.
Dive round 2 maybe coming in here. Changu able to get the passive off on One-Eyed Wolf, and the ult whipped by Presto, but able to actually, he didn't even get a tip of him. Either way, Presto is gonna get deleted, but not by the ace in the hole. Van Top in a little bit of trouble here. Here comes Mr. Comet for the vengeance. Chorps picking up the kill. Reinhardt will go down. Mr. Comet procs the Conquer. Chorps is double buff. Gets a short-range spear up into leopard form. He goes and puts the burst on with the electrocute and flashes away. Killua gonna let his teammate tank the tower, but a nice kill picked up by Chanmu, make it 2. Okay, Nautilus, is that Doinby down there? Playing really well around the tower. Charm lands, Petrifying Gaze just out of range from Mr. Comet, but the Miasma does go down. He might get one in response here. Short, but Chanmu double buff, misses the dredge line. In comes Reinhardt, pops his ultimate, the stun lands, or the charm rather, and the moonlight, or not moonlight, but the True Shot Barrage, hello Brain. Lunardust able to get out of there, just out of the way of the REQ as well. Now going in for maybe wanting a little more. Lands the charm onto Van Top, but that is a beefy Shen still. The W lands from Ezreal. Killua taking low. He's got no mana. He's got to back out. The damage coming in. The Miasma helps follow it up. Petrifying Gate's not going to land. Not going to matter. Trading kills, Elite Instincts, and Lunardust. I mean, you feel happy for Lunardust.
Who is going to be winning that lane?
And Chanmu trying to start something here. Gets the Riptide off. Actually doesn't have it. Gets rooted, and he might go down here. Van Top taken low, Elite Instincts low as well. One more auto does it. Lunardust picks up another kill. The Redemption Arc continues. The charm as well. The true damage on the way back, but in between it going out and back, Killua absolutely pops Ahri.
Yeah, and even though they have 2 dead, I think the advantage is still with Theory Nation here, because as you can see, Cassio wasn't part of that fight. As soon as she gets there, she just does so much damage. And
One-Eyed Wolf is an absolute madman. Chanmu picks up the kill, but will he die in vain? Doesn't look like it. Mr. Comet picks up actually not one. The Poison's not going to take down Chanmu there with the follow-up, and Chorps on the other. Out goes the ult, almost finds One-Eyed Wolf. Lunardust may be looking for something the way he's in the hole. Going to connect onto Presto Green, but he will survive. Lunardust taken low, but might survive as well. Lands the charm. Kill him. He gets in range. That is a dead Ahri, and indeed, it comes to pass. One more for Mr. Comet.
I think the overextensions have been a bit more coming from One-Eyed Wolf and Van Top, you know, the 2 engagers.
Right.
Oh, very nice flash ultimate from Mr. Comet.
Lot of CC. Mr. Comet starting the fight on. Dragging on aggroed.
Yeah, it also gives him the engage speed as well.
Yeah, and Lunardust almost able to punish Killua. One-Eyed Wolf. Will we see another repeat? If the damage there to follow up, this could be good, but he gets immediately rooted. Van Top has joined the fight, and he is a big beefy Shen. Chanmu just says, nah, I'm not doing this. He throws out the ult onto Van Top, but getting good damage on the Chorps. Chorps heals it all right back up, misses the spear. Reinhardt trying to chase down One-Eyed Wolf here. The CC comes in. The W not on cooldown just yet. And follows it up, almost lands the Q as well. Van Top flashes forward, but Lunardust will survive at least for now. Charm lands onto One-Eyed Wolf, and Chorps going with the assassin on the assassin. One-Eyed Wolf throws out a bunch of damage, but Presto just face tanks it. Not a ton of damage coming out of the support set, but that's not necessarily the point. A little bit of another disjointed team fight here for Theory Nation, and it might not be done. Chanmu trying to punish, lands the ultimate, and so
after the Baron goes down, unless they can do something about it. I mean, Killua is still up, but he's running out of base right now.
Yeah.
I guess he thought an item would be more important than contesting the bear.
Yeah, we'll see if his teammates can make that decision look smart. Van Top picking up not one but two and a shutdown kill, and they pull off the miracle. Imagine playing clean League of Legends and getting rewarded for it, and still playing sloppy League of Legends and then getting rewarded for it.
I mean, yeah, I don't know what to say. A lot of it is also just like draft difference, but at the same time, I mean, yeah, man, like what do you want me to say here?
Yeah, first game back, you know, here's a bunch of really awesome stuff to analyze in Empowered Recall. Then hustle on back. He was pretty low. All the CC lands and sidesteps the predictable E. The charm not going to find anything. Onto Lunar Dust. Chorps. I don't know what was more impressive, all that damage, but the fact that he just kind of gobbled it right back up.
Yeah, I mean, admittedly, she does have the themes. She does have but oh, nice steal.
A nice steal indeed by Chorps. Continuing the good plays, but punishing Renghara for kind of helping out with that. Maybe a little bit out of position, but again, his team takes a 3-1 lead in terms of the Drakes. Killua over the wall, ace in the hole, takes out about a third of Chorps' health. Miasma doing work, the heal comes out. There goes Van Top as well, and Presto will go down eventually. Indeed, he does, and Mr. Comet picking up another one onto Shamwu. Finally, yeah, Lunar Dust going to survive, or rather respawning here, kind of joining the fight. Chorps survives with the flash. Lunar Dust, so much CC and Killua finish. Makes perfect sense in this context, but out of context, it doesn't make much sense. Like you said, it's just kind of a really rough situation to be in. Lunar Dust gets hit by the face breaker and the haymaker as well, looking for the follow-up. He's got the charm there. He says, great, that's where I was going anyway. And Lunar Dust able to pick up the kill, but Mr. Comet following it up. Renghara in with a twisted advance. Killua taken low, but able to shred right through the tree up top. Shamwu, now it's his turn to try to make something happen, but he gets absolutely melted. Presto finally picks up another kill, but Killua doing so much work, and the Comet, the Mr. Comet damage takes care of the rest after all.
You know, and it's more of a flex, but Set's going to be having a pretty rough time in Sin. You can see a lane gang coming in.
Yep, and Karn got the heck out of dodge. He explosive himself out of there, laid down the minefield, trying to make something.
You don't need the aftershock when you're building a tank to be tanky, because you have Cinder Hulk and things, and Copper actually gives you a good amount of damage and sustain.
Potato Senpai getting the slow off the Q as well. Grime has to flash away. Max range. They're flashing in on the other end of it. Really well played. He knows his kid backwards and forwards. Potato Senpai picks up a kill on the Vladimir.
Yeah, I was going to see if he flash followed the initial flash, but it didn't matter. He knew that he could catch up anyways. And a really nice solo kill from Potato Senpai. You really, really hate to see... hold that thought.
Ooh, Smurfy Boo lands the bandage toss. Looking for the ult when he's in range and gets it. That is a 2-mana Mumu ult, and there is your kind of JV.
I mean, what?
Smurfy Boo able to dodge the EQ and get in there with a bandage toss. Gets the ult off, but the follow-up isn't there. This is a chaotic fight. This is another bandage toss. The Cataclysm breaks. And the jungler takes down the inferior version of himself. H-King does eventually go down to Karna. Potato Senpai trades it right back. Ping-ponging the kills back and forth. You talk about how top lane is a ticking time bomb, and I really want to see, especially Potato Senpai, because the explosive Mordekaiser plays are centered on the Death Realm, but Potato Senpai can do so much work holding under and popping up right in the bush. Pretty well played there. The taunt comes in, he only gets one. That is a much better Shurima Shuffle from Ultras, and Witch Wizard picks up a kill, but Grime picks up the kill and return on Potato Senpai. And now with the TP in, Karn rejoining the fight. No, somehow Wizard still alive. Ultras dash away via Soldier. Winds of War go out, and Lazy Karn follows it up and sidestep. Ultras jukes the Mordekaiser Q, and Wizard somehow still alive.
Now that Mordekaiser got... hold on, maybe we can get something. No, yeah.
Gets the indestructible off, but the shield disappears as quickly as it arrived. And on the other end of the flat, Potato Senpai bops Grime over the head. Grime Menagerie. There we go. I like that name, but he's having a rough time in that
Yeah, and he really shouldn't have flashed. I mean, it was his mistake getting into that fight in the first place, but he should know that he's dead there. I mean, like I was calling, as soon as you see that Vladimir has, the fully charged Q, you know you're going to get one shot in that situation. And this Vladimir's looking really scary now, but another fight mid.
Yeah, Smurfy Boo, I think maybe there's a little miscommunication between him and Ralph Talia there. He was just hanging out in the bush, completely unseen. I don't know if H-King knew he was there. I don't know if he walked through that board up there right where H-King is right now. And Ralph Talia walks right into a trap. Gets the Q off, but the Cataclysm.
The set and the Mordekaiser, that was just, I don't know, that boggles my mind. I have no idea what they were thinking there. Smurfy dude, maybe looking for the steal. No,
Yeah, he tried. He failed.
You're actually doing for me.
Yeah, I can't because I don't have an example of what it's doing. It's not doing anything. Ulted right into the wall here. Shriva Shuffle gets Turtle off of Ultrest. H-King forces a flash there. So much damage coming in on the card. He's going to go down. The ult does a little bit of work for Potato Senpai. Again, just pulls right under it. Grandmaster picks up a kill. Acing the hole from across the wall into the Death Realm and out. And Ultrest picks up the kill and makes it 2 onto Turtle. And to not be too flamey seemed like it was over a while ago. And I just don't think this is going to save him.
Yeah, and again, I think that if Mordekaiser, for example, started with a Leandries into H-King just can't be stopped. Yeah, who's going to do anything?
He's all over the place. No, you can't do anything. H-King, while also smurfing in this game, subbed to us on Twitch Prime. Picked up an ace for his team. 2 kills for him, 2 kills for Potato Senpai. Shows up first in a successful way. He talked about Zach being able to make things happen with his E. Takes a creative angle over the elastic slingshot. Gets 2 on the stretching strikes. Gets the exhaust on the lead instinct. The heal, the speed boost. Kami Edelon picking up first blood. And Killua trading right back. Goes down. Killua on the Lee Sid. Popping the clone here. Official Nukes trying to help him out. Just trying to buy some time to get on a Van Top, flashing over, forcing a flash as well. The scatter the weak lands. Well coordinated.
An excellent trade onto Drew, who was forced to base. But yeah, I mean, just a lot of back and forth early on, slightly favoring.
Yep, Killua, ping pong, if you will. No barrier, no flash. J-Web going in on his opposing. Yeah, going on his opposing jungler. Nice play with the stretching strikes on the ward as well. And Drew there with the follow-up. No ult, no problem. Killua gets a nice shield, though. And trades good damage right back onto J-Web, but Kami does pick up the kill. Up and follow up with the Chain to Crystal Arrow. One-Eyed Wolf gonna W out of trouble. The exhaust comes in. Everybody else follows it up. Magical Journey comes in. Battle Dance in. Will it be enough to save Elite Instincts? I don't think so. The Ranger fuck. Take your lumps. Don't get over-aggressive.
Yeah, definitely. And we see another game fought. But
Elite Instincts. What are we doing? A little too far up on a Caitlyn.
Yeah, that's the Zach range, and he's doing a good job also of making sure he can extend his Qs with whatever's available for him to auto attack on the follow-up. But at the same time, I mean, Elite Instincts, you're level 5, man. Like, what are you hoping is going to happen? And a Caitlyn that's this behind is going to feel so useless for almost the rest of the game. Like, she needs to be exerting that pressure as
Finally, both summoners burn from Mr. Condon, but Killua here for the follow-up. Official Nukes has to flash away, lands the Sonic Wave, and follows it up with a kill. Drew
stacks left on Nicole and pickaxe. So maybe this can help get her ahead, but
wow, if this wasn't so close to tower, this would be nigh perfect. The Tempered Fate missed. One-Eyed Wolf was there with the follow-up, but Killua, with all his abilities gone, is getting Rangers focused down, and here comes the TP from Almighty Grizz, gets the Cyclone off as well, and Official Nukes joining the party to boot. 1 kill finally for Elite Instincts, but gets traded right back, and Almighty Grizz picks up another one as well. Official Nukes on the board for the second time. Mr. Comet roaming down. He's going to get spotted out by this control ward, and this isn't something that Death Cards necessarily are looking to fight here, but they might have to. Maybe they're trying to bait it out, trying to get a kill onto Killua and punish him for a potential overstay. The stun lands onto Mr. Comet, and they are just going to chase him down the Conqueror Pot, and the ult comes right back up on Bull, and Almighty Grizz might go down. Official Nukes with all the damage, and finally take down Mr. Comet. Does he? Oh, what a safeguard by Killua, saving his mid laner. Mr. Comet has been living on the edge all game. Van Top joins the party, but he will die. Not the best idea. Yeah, they are feeling really, really strong. I mean, that's
why not? Yeah, exactly.
Yeah. So much shielding coming in from the Stand United. It buys them just enough time. They get the stun off onto Official Nukes. J-Web trying to buy team some time, but he can't. Now Van Top joining just in time. J-Web gets a kill, but he might go down. Oh, flash right into the wall. You hate to see it, but the passive is popped. Almighty Grizz wreaking havoc in the actual lane here. He TP'd down. Pop the Cyclone. J-Web respawns. Gets some CC onto Killua. The Tempered Fate gonna hit both teams, and not enough.
Man, that's what I was.
And not over yet. Kami doing a ton of damage, looking like double lift over there. Just auto move, auto move, auto move.
Save Mr. Comet from the Syndra ulti, but then afterwards, hold that thought.
J-Web almost got Mr. Kami. Took a face load of damage from Mr. Nukes and got a little more there. Van Top in, gets the taunt onto Kami, and that is all they need. They're going to try to follow this up. Good Tempered Fate as well from Drew. Here comes the follow-up. Killua able to Dragon's Rage Almighty Grizz away, but he's just going to find somebody else, and J-Web is there to get the kill onto his jungler. He says, who's scaling now, sucker? And he picks up a double kill as well onto Elite Instincts. Almighty Grizz gets another Cyclone off here, comes back up off cooldown, and J-Web is starting to turn into that unkillable machine here. Gets another stretching strikes here, but Almighty Grizz and Drew are just so low. But Drew can pick up the kill. Almighty Grizz goes right back up, and they're going to get the follow-up on a one-eye wolf. What a play. What a fight from Death Guard.
You've got to know he's going to do that, man.
Yeah, really nice Tempered Fate. Ooh, the Ash Arrow somehow doesn't find anyone. 4 members of Theory Nation sidestepped. Here comes the TP. Official nuke. Great scout of the week. Is the follow-up going to be there? He all is on to Killua, but he might have a follow-up here on Official Nukes. Not going to take it. Let's bounce, says J-Web, into the backline. Goes Almighty Grizz. That is so much damage. One-Eyed Wolf has to run away. The heal comes out as well. Gets the Cyclone, the follow-up. He wants it all, and he gets it. The kill coming in onto Rakan. Killua taken low. He trades his life for it. Official Nukes mops it up. Elite Instinct somehow stays alive and picks up the kill as well. The Scatter of the Week coming in again off Official Nukes. That blue buff doing some work. Kami staying alive. Lots of damage in onto Vantop, and the Official Nukes will take the credit for the kill. Health bar so low, and from long.
Right.
Yeah, it's unfortunate, and then J-Web has played a big role in that. Petrifying Gaze gets 2 heroes off Mr. Comet Vantop, buying him some time as well. Now Killua has joined the party, can't find the Sonic Wave. The set goes right on to kill onto Comet, and he gets Tempered Faded, and Vantop just gets mowed down. J-Web setting up even more CC. Official Nukes and Kami raining down the damage. J-Web backs off a little bit, goes right back in for the re-engage. Beautiful team fighting again and again. A lot due to J-Web, but the damage coming online as well here from Death Guard's Almighty Grizz taken in. Right, he does set up another kill, a quadro for Kami and Alon.
With the big exception of Caitlyn. Again, it's not that she didn't go even. Oh, the arrow lands.
The arrow does land finally. Tempered Fate. J-Web just able to sidestep it and get more CC off. In goes Rakan with the quickness and gets a 2-man knockup and gets the heck right out. Kami on the other side. Mr. Kami was completely isolated, and Kami picks up pretty much a solo kill there in these tight spaces in the bot side jungle. Dragon spawning in 7 seconds. They are going to take this numbers advantage, run it into the Dragon Pit, and pick up what should be a relatively free soul.
Yeah, it should be a relatively free soul, and it should win the game, so Theory Nation are going to come contest. This is the one time we're forcing a play is what they need to do. Julia with a nice kickback.
Yeah, nice kick back, and able to get a ton of healing there. One-Eyed Wolf doing some work as well. Official Nukes taken low, somehow survived, but who else? J-Web setting up and getting kills out here. Almighty Grizz in a side lane, as he should be, especially with how ahead he is. Nice kick, but Kami flashes right out. Scatter the Week doesn't really land, except for on the One-Eyed Wolf, and he goes right back in, but the Tempered Fate lands, and there's no follow-up, and Kami punishes it. Mr. Kami gets a really good Petrifying Gaze, but again, the follow-up damage isn't quite there. Vantop, another ult out of the Casio, not going to matter. Almighty Grizz TP's into the fight, gets a Cyclone off, Elite Instincts deleted. Death Cards are mowing over Fury Nation.
Yeah, and there's the fight that we were just waiting for, you know.
In chat that he knows that is a possibility. Lunar Dust flashes away, doesn't get hit by the Parallel Convergence. Slow there with the follow-up with the Undertow. Lunar Dust may be able to go right back in. Slowness has the blue buff, but he's low, and Global Coastline has no mana. Chorps just misses a spear, but Lunar Dust I think is going to be able to pick this up, and indeed, it is first blood for yet himself. But Heimer feeling good with that lost chapter right now.
Yeah, that's really the recipe. Oh wow, a lot of damage landing.
Oh my goodness, here comes the TP though. Now Swow and Ampy have to head for the hills. Presto, feeling invigorated. In he goes, Lunar Dust. Gets the Shroud off, picks up another one. He's got the blue buff as well. But here,
especially with the bot prio that Heimer didn't have.
Yep, no, couldn't have said it better myself.
Zara gets taunted under tower, that was real bad.
Yeah, that doesn't feel fantastic. Yanks Chathany into the death realm, but that close to tower, it's kind of risky. Does force the flash out of Chathany though, and he picks up. Yeah, I mean, this is as the Death Realm popped here again. Ranghara, he wants a bit of a re-in, but he gets tower tanked or tower shotted again. Pops the indestructible. He wants another Chathany, and he's just kiting this Mordekaiser. He might trade it back, and indeed he does. That is the most we take those 1-for-1 of all time.
Yeah, I mean, we take those, but at the same time, like, you know what else we take? Just like turret plates and not dying. Like you can give. You can trade the same amount of gold with a Shen who you're even on CS in, or you can use the fact that you are winning the lane, you do have the pryos, just get turret plates and get gold that way. I don't understand why he's death realming Shen under tower. Nice hook. Your death is MR items, and that is why you build them.
Oh boy, it went right over, but still got the knockup. Late Abilis gets 5 stacks. Those cowbells are ringing. Trying to lay down the CC, waiting for the TP, extend the fight. Leda Billis still alive. The rocket goes out. Presto low on mana, and now they are going to finish off Chanwu. Leda Billis able to survive and turn the fight. Presto running under tower. Lunadusk running as well. The heal comes out, trying to kite it, but Echo will survive. Global Cosign picks up the kill. Lunadusk low. He's not going down without a fight. Gets bonked into the tower, goes right back.
The objective first, so they're going to have to be really creative, Tempest Gaming, and how they approach this so they don't get railed by Heimerdinger. That's one way.
Yeah, Ampy pops the ult, but Mordekaiser just goes right in, drags him into the Death Realm. Presto, yeah, you got to protect the Jinx, and again, does the other side of the cop do enough? And Reinhardt, for all his early game struggles, does pick up 2 kills here. Chatney trying to make something happen. He's still a very healthy Shen. I think eventually it will come back to bite him. Global Cosign here up 2 levels on Reinhardt, who has finished up his couple of big items for him. He's got the Proto Belt as well, which is interesting. The the Parallel Convergence goes down. Global Cosign, he is 7-0-1 now and has to Blast Cone out of there. He wants more Chanwu, and he might get punished here. No, the Proto Break, but the CC. Presto able to pick it up on the back of that. Chanwu, a very well-played fight. All things considered, Schwartz goes down. Global Cosign able to get the kill and finally taken.
Saying, and as we've been seeing in team fights, it's so hard for Jinx to do anything. She has no front line. Like,
Ampy almost got the benefit of the Stand United there, but it
can't get there first. But now Heimerdinger is there first, and they're going to need a really good fight.
yanks the Shen in, gets the taunt off in the back line. Leda Billis going way into the back line, trying to get it on to the Shen, or rather the Whoop. Nidalee, I think. I don't see exactly what we got, but either way, Chad Diddy able to pick up the daughter Reinhardt. Presto getting it as well, and gets the Stand United coming in. That is a massive, massive shield. Playing around that really nicely, knowing that the Blitzcrank ult is down just out of range of that rocket grab. Ampy getting decent damage out here. This is kind of what they wanted, right? I mean, everybody's objective. Yeah, with the turrets really helping zone. Presto out of mana. Trying to do a little juking here, take someone down with him. The taunt lands, the heal comes in. Schwartz trying to make something happen. Great stopwatch from Ampy. That should buy Chad enough time. But the rocket grab out of nowhere. Chanwu in on point all day. No, truly cannot. Chad gets one. Global Cosign gets another.
That being said, they're going to start up this Baron with that advantage. They should be able to take this one. Schwartz is still down. Yeah, way to build zoning.
Yep, Reinhardt. Might take someone into the Death Realm to try to extend this. Lunadusk out of the Shroud. Proto Belt in. Chrono Break right out. Ampy joined the fight with the TP. Leda Billis gets 2. Lunadusk in and deleted. Don't know about that one. Chastity picks up the kill. Reinhardt into the Death Realm with Leda Billis. Wants the 1v1. Gets the shield in from the Indestructible. Leda Billis just trying to buy time here. Gets out, but not in time. But
it does. And yeah, I think they might be looking to end here. Not that many minions, but there's another wave coming in. Yeah, they should have this.
Cannon as well. Presto trying to do what he can. Chad, then he face tanking tower shots, and Presto and Schwartz doing work on him. They will not opt to point flip it here, but they do get the Naked Nexus and an inhib. You will, that is a pretty good scenario. Global Cosign might not actually be done. He deletes Schwartz, and meanwhile, Lunadusk TP'd on the other side of the fight there. Global Cosign pops a stopwatch. He will go down, I think. Well timed there. The shield comes in. Stand United not going to find. It's Mark. TP canceled there, so Swo now joining the fight here. Maybe now Ampy is a dead man. Reinhardt picks up. This could be the final push. Blitz hook doesn't land. Reinhardt in. Will grab someone into the Death Realm. I think it's Chastity, but I can't quite tell. Unstoppable as Chanwu trying to make something happen, or rather Swo, I should say, pops the Ragnarok, and the stopwatch dropped there by Swo. You got the Gargoyle Stone Plate and the stopwatch, but 1 kill for Chorp, and make it 2 here for Reinhardt versus the Flash. And now, do you believe in miracles? TBD are on the ropes. Eternal Global Cosign, gosh darn it, able to get out of there. But Chastity, it was a disjointed fight, and Swo just overextending in that one, and TP's up. They've got a ward in the Tempest Gaming base, which would be a pretty wild way to win it. Yup, here comes TP. Elder Drake contested. Schwartz picks it up. 2 men, it's Global Cosign and Ampy in the base, now trying to atone for their previous sins, and they do so much work. They throw the game away and get it right back. That is what we want.